So all I gotta say is everybody just needs to chill. That's the situation that's going around right now in the Pokemon space. It's so Danny Phantump, he had to make a video explaining why he's not gonna open up Destined Rivals. So for the last 10 years or so, every set he opens up 20 or 30 boxes, or I don't even know if it's boxes or cases, whatever. It's like 4,000 packs sometimes of every set, even 151. Nobody was complaining. Nobody was saying that thing. 7 days ago, he opened up like 72 packs of Journey Together, and he got a bunch of hateful comments like, what the fuck is that? I mean, he's been doing this forever. If you're new to the hobby and you come in and you see Danny Phantump opening packs and it pisses you off, get out, go, bounce. This is not what this is about. The guy has allocation. He does so much for the community, and he got a lot of hate. I don't think Opossum Bud was specifically talking about him. I love Opossum Bud. He's like the voice for the people who are frustrated about a lot of things in the hobby. He kind of is that voice, and I love watching his videos. I like how he's just straight to the point, virgin gang, whatever, all that kind of stuff. He's got his own thing going on, and he's a true collector. He doesn't rip packs on screen. He doesn't do all that kind of stuff. So I see why he's kind of on that side of the fence instead of on the side of like the sellers and the rip and shippers. The Nostalgianomics and stuff like that. Nostalgianomics gets a lot of hate because he opens up packs after packs. My gosh, he's opened up 700 random packs and he's got so much more going on. But on Danny Phantump, he gives away a master set of every set, and he said that he had people in the comments questioning if he's really giving away these sets, and he's been doing this forever. So you got to be new if you're questioning Danny Phantump giving away master sets. I mean, come on now, he's been doing that forever. It's getting wild, man. You got people video recording other people emptying out Pokemon vending machines. They're doing that because they're mad they didn't get there first. It ain't because they were going to go there and buy one booster bundle or a few packs. No, they're mad they didn't get to empty out that vending machine first. This is like so much it's so much BS going on right now. It is insane. So like I said, Danny Phantump opens up about 20 to 30 boxes, he says, on everything for the hit rate data. You get very detailed data. I've been watching those videos forever. He puts those spreadsheets up. It's hit rate data per each type of pull, each rarity, and also hit rate data for specific cards, even when he opened up his 4,000 pack. So it's very detailed, it's very helpful. There was a Facebook thread of a guy, he opened up 1,000 packs, and he pulled like 9 special illustration rares. Definitely not worth it to open 1,000 packs. I don't know how much he paid. The comments were flooded with people talking smack about calling him a scalper and all this stuff. The guy wasn't even selling it on a stream. He was opening up the packs for himself to make that data and probably to sell the singles after that. But the comments were wild, man. They were so crazy. I mean, it's insane what's going on. But like I said, he's been opening up those packs for like 10 years like that, before he was even streaming on YouTube. He's got allocation. Danny Phantump is not a scalper. And so he's not going to open up Destined Rivals. I mean, he says he doesn't really care about the the negative comments and all that stuff, but he is switching up what he's doing. And people are going to think, oh, he's switching up because he really does care that blah, blah, the scalper comments and all that stuff. No, he's switching it up so he can actually help his community. He's got friends that play competitively, and he helps them build decks and get the cards and stuff like that. So he said he's possibly going to try to sell to people in his Discord at MSRP or below, but he just wants them to send the hit rate data to him. So then he'll get the hit rate data by his customers sending the data after they open the products that they buy from him, which is kind of cool. I like that. That's pretty neat. But he's not going to do his own opening, and it's going to take him longer to get that data. And I don't know, he's not going to be given a master set probably of Destined Rivals. So unless he buys all the cards, which knowing him, he might, he's a good guy. He would do that. And then yesterday I just watched Nick from Hilltop TCG. He posted a video, and so before he opened, so he was going to open a small sample size, a booster box amount of 3-pack blisters, so 12 3-pack blisters. But before he opened, he had to put this little disclaimer video in there. He had to explain himself because he opened up 500 pack and he took to get like a ratio video, and he's always done that. He's always done those videos. He's got allocation. He has a storefront. He sells singles and all that kind of stuff. But on that video, the 500 pack ratio video, he got so many angry and hateful comments. So he had made this, this thing explaining, hey man, I've been doing this for years. I've always been opening packs. So you got to be a newbie if you're going to come on here and attack Danny Phantump, Hilltop TCG, any of the people that have been doing this and business as usual. And all of a sudden now it's a problem because, you can't get products. I don't understand that. And people are just they're so sour. It's crazy. Get out of the hobby. If it's sour and you get the hell out. I mean, that's all I got to say. So like they were calling Nick from Hilltop TCG a scalper when he owns his own business, and he explained to you, I had to buy I have to buy a bunch of less desirable products just so that I get my allocation numbers up so I can get, stuff. So he has to put in all that legwork, and then he's going to not be able to do what he wants to do for his store because Timmy can't get his packs. I don't understand it. I don't get it. And, it's crazy. I haven't switched up how I did anything. I'm not going to say sorry to nobody. I get my stuff. I sold all my Journey Together ETBs for $90. Nobody complained. Nobody cared. But I ain't getting them for $21 like it was before. I used to be able to get Scarlet and Violet ETBs at the beginning of the era for $21. I think Paradox Rift was like $28 an ETB. And I couldn't sell them for $49. I'd have to sell them for like $39. But now, I'm having to pay more for stuff. So when I get my Team Rocket stuff, those ETBs might be over $100 when I sell them. I'm not going to apologize to anybody because, like I said, if this hobby isn't for you and you don't understand what's going on and how the sellers, have to get the stuff to you, that's fine. That's fine. You could be mad at me all you want. You could be mad at Danny Phantump. You could be mad at the people who open up hundreds of packs, thousands of packs, but it ain't going to change anything for you. It really ain't. It's not. So when Pokemon starts bringing out more stock and they do what they did with Crown Zenith, got some Crown Zenith boxes right back there. They tanked the whole Crown Zenith market, man. I was getting ETBs of Crown Zenith in 2024 for $32. So maybe Prismatic will end up being like that. Maybe Journey Together will be like that. Maybe Destined Rivals will be like that. Who's to say it is? Who's to say it ain't? We don't know. But like I said, just have patience and be cool with everybody. I mean, like I said, there's so many people just spewing venom because they can't get a pack. Buy singles, man. Buy singles. Like literally, I don't even open packs no more. I really don't. Me and my son, we buy the singles. We absolutely buy the singles. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. In my store, I got tons of Pokemon sealed products, tons of Pokemon singles, English, Japanese, Japanese sealed products, and then I got comic books, things like that. I'm ramping up on the comic book stuff because that community is a lot nicer. Like literally that whole community, there's no venom, there's no spewing, there's no scalper things going on. It's just people who are happy to read these books and share with the community. It's so different. Pokemon, there's so many fake people that jumped in and they think they can control what's going on or what has been going on, update status quo to make their experience better while ruining everyone else's. So anyway, man, it's crazy. If you're one of those people that's throwing the scalper word around and talking shit on people's in their comments, go somewhere else. Bounce. This ain't for you. All right, man. Hope you guys have a good week, and I will see you guys. It looks like it's gonna be spring break next week. So yeah, have a nice, fun spring break. Enjoy whatever hobbies you got, and just be kind to people, man. All right. See you guys in the next video. I'm out.